What's up? How's it going? Sorry it took me just a little bit there. So, today, I'm gonna be trying to work on some catching up to do, really. The Final Fantasy XI crossover event's been out for a little bit. And to everybody that was expecting a stream last night, sorry, but I had some random internet connection issues, not to mention I've been trying to rework all the channels from YouTube to the Twitch channel to things over on Twitch itself, and then Twitter, and then also over on Facebook as well. I had quite a night last night, needless to say. Hopefully something can be done. Trying to work out some kinks, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I'm here tonight, thankfully, glad to be here. Hopefully things go well. Got a lot I'm gonna try to squeeze in tonight, and hopefully things go pretty well with it as well. So, I'm trying to get things going here, and hopefully again things go well tonight. I've got to try to do the Final Fantasy XI crossover event. Got to try to I want to do a role quest again, so I'm gonna try to do whatever I can to possibly get the Gunbreaker up to 78. I might do a couple of PvP matches in Rival Wings. Definitely gonna be doing a little bit of roulette with the Summoner, and just here and there, you know, a few things, because I'm still trying to gear up the Summoner. I've said it, you know, quite a few times at this point. I'm really wanting the Summoner to be up to par when the next patch comes, but I mean, we basically already know we're not getting the new patch anytime soon, so there's that. But I'm also not going to try to push myself too far tonight, but I will be on here for a while. So again, hello everybody, and again, to everybody I may have missed last night, sorry. More than likely, I'm going to end up streaming this Friday. It regardless won't be a long stream, but I'll probably on this Friday. Gonna see what I can do. I don't really have anything left to do in Fallout 76 again, so I don't really see a point in jumping back into there. Last night I was curious while my internet was down, and to be fair, I had internet. It's just like my upload speed was like garbage. Usually when they're doing maintenance on like internet, like they never fix upload speeds. Not many people even know what the upload speed is on your PC, your computer, or you're just, you know, generally through your internet provider. And shit, I mean, Scarlet Gold Saucer. So when they usually do maintenance, they'll reset things, but when they do that, they usually only reset download speeds, because it's what 99% of all people use. So they literally just opt out upload speed until somebody calls. I didn't have to this time, thankfully. Some other random hero out there did that for me. But hopefully, things hold up tonight. Knock on wood. Okay, there's a few things I can do. I'm gonna try to catch the gate at 2 o'clock. If it's Leap of Faith, I'll do it. If not, like if it's Cliffhanger, nah. If it's the Slices Rot, nah. I could go check and see what it's about to be right after this. But if it's Leap of Faith, I'll wait around for it a little bit. No jackpot, 119. $72, that sucked. And 360. Not the best, but it could have been a lot worse. See if I needed some repairs. Okay, let's go get a little check ski. See what the next gate's gonna be. I didn't even read it. What was it? Air Force One. I'm a sucker for Air Force One as well, so I will wait. I mean, it's like an easy 3,000 to 4,000 usually. Actually, at the moment, don't remember the cap. It could be 3,000. It's an easy one though. It's like super easy to get a lot of MGP, so it's worth waiting around for. It's like playing a retro game as well. One thing I have done, disclaimer, I will be talking about it a lot tonight. I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. It is questionably too good. Like last night, I didn't even play the game. I literally spent about an hour and a half, maybe close to 2 hours. Just, come on now. You can do it. You jumped up here a billion times. But yeah, I was just like customizing characters last night. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Stretch those lava-filling legs, damn you. That was almost it. Come on. That's the sweet spot. I kind of wish it was Leap of Faith. It's by far my favorite gate. I've done it the most. I've obtained the most from it. I just think it's the best. This is always fun though. I mean, it's not even the gate, but it's a jump puzzle. Oh, man. And that's our alarm. I think one of the reasons why I like Air Force One so much as well is you're not crowded at all. You're just by yourself on your little cart, wagon. What would you call it, Joko? Theme? So far, so good. Sweet. Ah! 3,500 points so far. No! I was doing so good. had to get that one ruby. It's okay. I still think I got the max score, so still got like the legitimate maximum amount of MGP, which is 3,000. I thought it was. Okay, so that was fun. It went pretty quick. Let's, I'm gonna go ahead and just travel back to, like, the Free Company house, and from there, we'll do something. I still don't know. Well, no, I need to go to LIMSA LOMINSA and do the Final Fantasy XI crossover event, which I'm not gonna rock this glam. This is, like, the second time I've already done this. It looks pretty much like the same glam every single time they do this, so yeah, I'm just gonna do the event, get it over with. Maybe it is different. I don't know. I don't really rock a lot of glam in the game, so I mean, it's not my thing. I know a lot of people are super getting the glam. There's nothing wrong with that. It's part of the game, obviously. Some people call it the real end game, but for me, it's just not a big deal. I find like specific looks that I like in the game as characters they follow, and I just kind of rock that for a very long time until I find one I like better. So I'm gonna stick with my same trend here and go with that, but we'll see. I'll read through the event. I'm not gonna skip anything. It's been like 2 years since I last did this event anyway, so I don't remember any of the dialogue. Surely they've changed something, I would hope so. And once we get that finished, then I'll move over to probably the summoner for a minute or two, run like a quick roulette, just some things to get some tombstones, and then go back to the gunbreaker. I'm not into actually with summoner stuff. It kind of seems like more fitting to end it with the summoner stuff tonight, so never mind. I'll stay as the gunbreaker. I'll run like a roulette or something, maybe do some rival wings, or, you know, just something, and we'll see what we can do. Get to level 78, unlock the role quest, play the role quest, and go from there. Rez! What's up? How's it going, Rez? How's the weekend, and how are you? How's the Monday yesterday? Or wait, today's Monday. How was today's Monday? Actually, it's Tuesday for me now, but all the same. Hopefully you had a good Monday and a good weekend. Oh, and also, Rez, I gotta say, played through, beat MK11 Aftermath. Dude, right now you can get Aftermath and the base game with all the DLC at original base game price, $60. You get like 17 chapters in a game. That's gonna take you at least 8+ hours to complete, with loads of characters. I highly recommend it. I've recommended it before, but now more than ever, I highly recommend it. It is just so good. I don't think this is the person, is it? Shall we dance? This is the dancer quest, I'm guessing. Yeah, not you. Day wasn't too bad. I'm glad to hear that. I have no idea where this person is, by the way. I'm just kind of like winging it, trying to figure it out. Huh. I might have to look it up really quick. Is that it? So you want to be a rogue? No, that's definitely not it. Maybe because I've done it before, it doesn't show up for me now. Because I feel like it might have been around here, but it's supposed to be like the upper decks. I'm in the upper decks, so aren't I? Am I not? Maybe? Let's go to the off castle. Let's farther up. I also did read that it's not just my speculation, but it's heavily speculated that Melina, Cyrax, Sector, we all have known about Ash Williams. It was somebody else I can't remember right now. Are supposed to be like characters coming into the game. After all, they've already leaked out Melina, and she's not even in the MK11 story, and they've like she's vaguely mentioned. A lot of people actually predict Havoc as well, but she's been vaguely mentioned in the story, but it didn't show her. But then they came up with the friendship, and Katana's friendship actually has her playing little patty cake, I'm guessing, with Melina. So if her concept, it doesn't mean anything though. I mean, you gotta take that with a grain of salt for sure, because we've had Ermac's like character in the game, and so far we've got no news of Ermac either. So there's that. Rising to the challenge. Beauty is only skin deep. I'm guessing it's one of those. But I mean, something I've learned with Mortal Kombat: if you find anything to be a rumor, 9 times out of 10, they don't like their stuff that it gets leaked. But usually there's some fire to the kindle, if you know what I'm saying. You know, the kindle's not too far from the fire. Maybe I should have said. Either way. So there's 3 of these over here. Maybe it's this one up here. If I can figure out where it's at. Storming the Hold. Nah, it's not that one. So it's one of these. Let me see. I'm gonna have to look it up. I was trying to avoid it, but I'm gonna have to. Okay. It is... I guess it's supposed to be this person. Glory Days, baby? No, it's not this person. Maybe it was the other person. No. Maybe once again, my predictions are bearing fruit. Because again, I've done this before. I don't know if it makes it so you can't do it again. I've got no idea. There's supposed to be a person like here. It has to be this person. But it's not. Nor is it this person. Yeah, I've got no idea. I don't know. Maybe we won't be doing this tonight. I thought maybe? Minato, what's up? Do you know how to access this quest? Am I somehow, like, not able to do this quest because I've done it before, maybe? That's the only thing I can guess. Or maybe it is one of these people and I just don't know. Do you know, Minato? Also, Lollyho, glad you can make it. Hopefully, you've had a good weekend, and hopefully, Minato, you're doing well. I'm at a loss. Like, looking at this map on here, what am I trying to do? The Final Fantasy XI crossover event. And it should be 11.6, 11.2. Like, should legitimately be this person. There should be somebody right here. Like, there she is. That's the person. Thank you for helping me with the story. Oh shit, so I can't do it again. I did this 2 years ago. Like, this is the quest. I'm looking at it right here. Rimumu, a reporter for the Harbor Herald, is hot on the heels of the latest story, but needs the help of a brave adventurer to ensure her safely while investigating. So it's the exact same quest that was 2 years ago and the 2 years before that. It won't appear again. Yeah, that's like legit. Like, this is her. These are the people doing the event. Shit, that sucks. I'm not going to change the name of the video. I would normally, but I at least tried to do it. So we got that down pat. And now everybody knows why I didn't do it. I just figured maybe they changed it, or maybe they added to it. You know, sometimes with events, they'll just do that, but not this time. Also, look how tall Ramza is. He's almost as tall as my guy. Anyway, I guess we'll move straight into all the other junk. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good, Minato. I'm doing okay. I'm having, like, so many technical issues tonight. And yesterday. That, I found myself in a dark abyss of just... But I'm doing okay other than that. I have had to go back to work again this week, and hopefully... if it goes quick. Oh my god, it's been so hot. Like, it has been very hot. Anyway, I guess I'll just do some quick random things that I was talking about to try to get the Gunbreaker here to, level 78, do a role quest. I don't really know what to do, though. I'm in a debate if I want to just do Rival Wings and just say, let's be done with it. Another part of me just like, I mean, there's a few different roulette that I could run. I don't know. It is still kind of a bummer that I couldn't at least do it again. It does make sense, though. Like I said beforehand anyway, all you get from it is a glam. And obviously, if as you can see with all my characters, or my characters' different classes or roles or what have you, I don't even rock it. But okay, let's see what we can get into. Something for the role quest. I'll go trials first, and we'll go from there. Minato! You currently online, or Rez, either one of you want to do some roulette, run some trials. I don't really have anything else also to really obtain during the Moogle Treasure Trove stuff, so even if I do Rival Wings, don't expect me to try to like spam it out like I did everything else. I got all the mounts already, and that's kind of like my only thing. The 2 minions that are there, there could be a few more, I don't know. I need to check again. I hate that I came all the way here and now I'm going all the way back again, but it's okay. Maybe there's a minion or something in there that I've not obtained before that I might be interested in. I'm not really sure. So, Minato also, I'm like 75% sure we completed the story of Fallout 76 Wastelanders. I'm 76% sure. Or 79%. Both horrible jokes. But yeah, I wish that it had a better ending. So far, the ending to these has just been very... The original Fallout 76 story ending... not that great. This ending, again... I mean, I know they're building more story on it, so I'm not too upset. It wasn't that long, though. But again, I know they're building more onto that story. And I know with what they've done this time around, they kind of like set up a basis for before that next story releases. Like, you get your foot in the door of where your next part of the chapter is gonna go. So I get that, and I like that a little bit. But I kind of wish they would have just made a little bit more of a curve to the ending. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if you stopped playing the game now, you'd almost be content, like saying, hey, you know what? I never got to pick it up again. They just kind of, whoop. They did say they were releasing more stories, so that kind of, whoop, is a little bit less of a whoop, and more of a, maybe a whoop. But it's just a, as they say, the hard pill to swallow, that it's just like, that was the ending that they chose. I do know that, I looked it up, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but I looked it up. The Raiders actually had an extra quest where the Settlers didn't. So it kind of looked like the incline for, like, the producers of the video game wanted you to go for the Raiders. Which both of us chose the Settlers, which I don't regret that choice. I'm kind of thinking it's going to play out in a fashion of a game that I'd actually like to see played out, but I don't know. It wasn't a glorifying end. And they didn't leave a hook. You know, that's something they do for every good game with a sequel or upcoming story. They leave you with a hook. You know, and that hook is that one thing that keeps reeling you back in. Just like a fish that keeps spotting that same bait on the end of the line. And, this time it didn't have one of those. Other than the fact that we know we're getting more content. As far as the story goes, though, there was no hook. It was like just a promise of more content hook. Okay, get a little check-ski. I still don't really think there's much as far as the mythical treasure trove that I actually want, but I do wish, as far as things went, though, that you could at least, when you got your tombstones of whatever, like this time it's Tombstone of Law, I wish you could have like had an option to choose the different tombstones you actually wanted. Because there was a few of these that I kind of would have liked the other few times around. I just didn't feel like doing mythical treasure trove stuff all over again. These are two of the minions. Are they the only two minions? Rotting maps. Yeah, it looks like it. So yeah, I'm pretty content on everything that I've actually got from the mythical treasure trove event. What's up, Choco? What? You talking to me, dog? No, chill. So the YouTube banner subject to change, but I do have a new banner or cover photo over on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, which all look phenomenal. YouTube's been wonky. It's just like their calibration on set up a cover / banner photo is just a nightmare, needless to say. Like, they don't make it easy on you. But again, the one we got right now on there, it's okay. It looks okay on cell phone. It's a little on PC. It's even more on TV, but I mean, it looks good, but it's kind of like re-rendered, unfortunately. It's been like I don't know, it's a long story, but subject to change. And I'll go ahead and start these in auto or res. If you end up wanting to get on these, just let me know. So, what was the last one that we got? We got XIV. The other one was just like the lantern. And, you know, another thing that would be nice is in this Moogle Treasure Trove event, you're on Phantasy Star Online 2. It's all good, Riz. Just figured I'd send the offer out. You liking it so far? I noticed, I watch a lot of Slaw, and he's been playing that a lot. Ixion's been one of the better things, but yeah, I still wish that you could trade, like, at least trade. That would be a good thing, or exchange some of the current tombstones out for like older tombstones. That would have been a nice little something. It's so different. It's okay to feel newer to a game like that, Riz. I mean, I know how it goes. Like, I mean, it comes to like the territory of every MMORPG, you know? You don't just go into it like getting it right off the bat. Take that back. Some people do, but those are usually the people that looked up everything beforehand before they ever started playing. To be fair. I'm sure you're doing fun. I'm sure you're rocking socks. I don't even know where that saying came from. Was it Tenacious D? Gosh, it's been so long since I've heard that term. I know it in my brain, but I can't remember where in the world I heard it the first time. Oh, jeepers. Nabrejales. A lot of people played the Japanese version, so they're already pros. Oh man, I actually forgot that you told me about that. That they actually that it came out in Japan first, and it's been like lacking on the initial American release. I forgot all about you telling me that before. I'm pretty sure you did anyway. Not really trying to main tank this, if you haven't already noticed. This is just one that I never actually did a main tank of before. Like, ever. So I'm just trying to, like, have a nice little mid-ground to it here. PC English version came out too, by the way. That's cool. But also, pretty crazy. How long has it been released in Japan? I've never actually played a Phantasy Star game, so I don't actually really know anything about them. It's an old game. It came out in 2012. Holy shit. Did you play it, Minato? That's insane, though. That is such a long time. Why did they wait so long to do an English dub version? You wanted to try it out, but you can't read Japanese, so you gave up. Oh man, it does sound like a dilemma. It took so long because Sega never wanted to bring it to the West till now. I wonder why. That was awful. Currently working on your alt, and boy, you really hate not being able to flaw. Holy jeez. I could probably help you out with that a little tonight. We wouldn't like it. Well, Phil Spencer made a deal with him. Really? Just got to Il Meg. But it's not too bad. At least you made some pretty good progress. Especially considering, you know, how much time we were playing Fallout 76. Ah! Alright. A little bumpy. We're getting there. This is too crazy. Nobody's doing any of the meteors. This boat thinks I have to do that. The other... I don't know what the other tank's doing, but it's not just, that, like, none of the DPS are doing anything either. They're all just dying. Not to mention I was the only one at the tier, the only one doing meteors. I was the only one standing under the meteors, though. I don't even know what in the world the other tank was doing. That's what's happened the last 2 times. Ugh. Well, the last time everybody was dead, so I just started attacking the meteor because... Or not the meteor, but the tear because... Well, nobody was attacking it. I was the only one doing meteors anyway. I think needs to get the shit together. For the most part, they are. It's just they're not doing the meteor. Like, they're pulling full lead. Like, I'm not even pulling, like, lead tank on this, is the crazy part. It's like they know how to do this whole fight except for that part. Maybe I should have gone lead tank. It's just I've never been lead tank on this spot, so I didn't know how to feel about it. So I didn't even like trying to get in debate about it. It just immediately went off tank. If they don't end up doing it, they end up kicking him. Sounds good, Minato. Would love to have you. Oh, jeez. Okay, he got it. Did we get it this time? Yeah? Yeah. Good deal. He actually started to go to him that time. Which is good. There's hope. Good deal. Took a little bit longer than what I would have wanted, but we did it. LOL game. What a name. Hey, quit. Ugh. I'm not going anywhere, don't worry. My dog is trying to bury a treat into the couch. I don't get that about dogs. I love my dog, but my goodness, it kills me. When I give her something, she just like, she doesn't want to finish it initially. She wants to like bury it. Hey, stop. Okay, I definitely have a long way to go to 78. Minato, do you actually want to run something? I mean, if you want, we could do like the 50, 60, 70 dungeon. if you want. If you're not up for it, I know you're trying to work on your alt, trying to get through like Ilmag and stuff like that. I mean, in the meantime of us doing stuff, I could fly you around while we wait on queues. Until I get the role quest unlocked. To get some ether currents. The main story, so... Okay, it's okay. I figured I would just offer. I definitely understand, especially wanting to get caught up. How does it feel to go back through the main scenario? I know recently, Rez was doing that. I feel like I want to do it one day, but I don't know if I'll stream it. It's really slow and no flying. Move like a turtle on the ground. Oh, jeepers. This will be interesting. I haven't done this in a while. I have done tanking on this before, so... Thankfully our healer did let us know it's their first time healing this, so I'm gonna take it a little slow. Already hate one of these machinists. Our healer just told it was their first time, and they're out here pulling. What ifs? Okay, good deal. Not too bad. So I finally started watching the new live-action Titans TV show. Oh man, I love it. I love it so much. I also started watching Doom Patrol, which I didn't know what it even was beforehand, and so far I've liked it as well. Really liking the fact that HBO did this whole HBO Max thing. Questionable about how it felt at first, but I've really enjoyed it. Oh shit. You know, I actually forgot how long this place kind of was. We are moving a little slow, though, we'll admit. Ah, shit. Well, luckily they are all machinists, so they can survive. Good deal. Whew. Uh-oh, might have messed up this time. I thought we might be able to take it. The healer might be a little overwhelmed. Yep, the healer was overwhelmed. Was not healing. Oopsie. I was iffy on that. I know they said it's their first time healing it, but we did good on that last pull. I was hoping this one would be just as good. I mean, it wasn't bad. They had me like right there as soon as I died, so that was pretty good. So yeah, live action Titans Res. I know we were talking about that. Definitely recommend watching it. It is a good show. Bootleg somewhere. You'd enjoy it for sure if you got the chance to watch it. I can promise you that. I've loved it so far. I will admit, I kind of see, you know, a lot of the reviews were saying they just tried to make it like an edgy Teen Titans, and I do see it, but to me, I don't know, from watching it so far, it works. Not to mention, I think the characters that they picked out to play all the characters really works as well pretty good. Oh, thank God. Took a little bit, wasn't too bad. Wish there was a way to hide side quests on your map. Oh man, I kind of feel you there. How else were they supposed to make it? I feel you there as well. I said the same thing to my girlfriend, Rez, about some things, like, just in general with things like that when people want to give their reviews. A lot of people have these, like, whimsical expectations sometimes, I feel like. But yeah, I said the same thing to my girlfriend. I think, oh, what else is anybody there gonna, like, expect out of something like that? I totally agree. But, I mean, it was pretty good, though. What I can say, for the most part, is, like, hey, thank you for the player accommodations. For the most part, like, I don't know, the CGI, I guess, is the thing that is pointed out to me the best. It's pretty good. A little bit gory, too. Little bit. Okay, you know, I think I'm gonna do a quick Ravel Wings, do the role quest, and see just about where we are from there. Because I know one round of Ravel Wings will actually push me up to that next level. Not to mention I'll have fun with it, do a role quest, and we'll see where we go from there. I think I might do the, like, possibly the normal rate, not on the summoner. Again, I'm not trying to push it too far. I planned on being here a tad bit longer just because I thought I'd get to at least do part of the Final Fantasy XI crossover event all over again. But, again, since I've already done it, it's not a thing. I did it 2 years ago. It kind of bums me out, though, because now I know with, like, certain other events that they just want to re-add but never change. I'm just not going to be able to be part of those ever again. Like, if the Dragon Quest event ever comes back, I don't know if they'll, like, fix it or reiterate on the story. Luckily, they might, you know, Final Fantasy XI is a big closed-off game. You either played it and loved it, you dabbled with it, or you never played it at all. And I was one of those people that never played it at all. It's not that I didn't want to. I've talked about it multiple times on here. My parents growing up would never let me play Final Fantasy XI online. Instead, for some weird reason, I still to this day cannot tell you why or understand, they let me have a World of Warcraft account. So there is that. But before this pops, give me a moment, and I'm going to try to take a very, very quick restroom break. I'll be right back. Alright. Looks like it's going to be a tad bit slower than what I thought it was, but that's okay. In the meantime, I did end up getting that healer just a tad bit overcumbered, so maybe I could get a quick repair. Oh man. I wish they actually, with this, they gave you a number, like they did with, the roulette. It'd be nice. The only downfall is this might be the only Rival Wings match I get tonight. I don't know. We'll see after the role quests how I feel, how much time I've been on here, how much time I feel like I've got left is another thing. This could take 20 minutes, could take as long as like 8 to 10. So you never really know how these will play out, but depending on how things go. I know the Moogle Treasure Trove thing has been out for quite some time now. Another thing, luckily for me, even though I got all I want from the Moogle Treasure Trove, doing this content here also kind of helps me get more wins for my PvP matches to possibly give me the other Magitech Avenger, which I would really love to see. About 15-ish. I don't really know how many I need, but it's something like that, about 15-ish. About to unlock the second dungeon. Nice. So Minato, have you been into like any good shows lately, or even you, Rez? Have either of you been watching anything pretty righteously good here lately? I'm in like a 3-tank group. 2 warriors, me, and then a black mage. But you haven't? Haven't been watching anything really? Thinking I'm maybe watching Stranger... If you haven't seen Stranger Things before, it's really good. I love it. I mean, I hate to just like... I know most people that watch Stranger Things say they love it, so I hate to just sound like I'm on a bandwagon there, but no doubt, I love Stranger Things. It is so good. Start playing, catch up with some games you have. I know how that goes as well. Like, I've still got the Spider-Man game. I've still not played it. I want to play it so bad, but yeah, still not played the latest Spider-Man game. And I've really wanted to. Not even your anime. I've been trying to catch up with, like, My Hero when I can. They've been really slow with a lot of the dub. And a lot of you hate to hear it, but I watch English dub. I don't watch sub. But yeah, they've been a little slow with the whole... You know, situational life right now. A lot of the anime I like to watch. The dub has been a little slow to get out. So I've been saying like pretty up to par with things, but I could be a little bit better as well. But yeah, I know how it feels to starting to play catch-up. Luckily, we did get finished with Fallout 76 storyline. I'm trying to catch up here in Final Fantasy 14. I really want to play the new Spider-Man, but I'm also fondly got finished with Aftermath over the weekend. It was just so good. I still recommend it. Like 10 out of 10 right now is the best possible time to buy Mortal Kombat. Especially Mortal Kombat 11 if you're ever curious about it, wanting to play it. I mean, it is hands down the best time ever. Like, you pay retail price now for all of the DLC in the game. Like, literally all of the DLC. And you also get the base game, all the DLC, and then, like, the current DLC. So you get, like, 17 chapters, which is roughly, the first part's about 36 battles, with like a bunch of really good animated like story cutscenes, which the CGI is phenomenal. A lot of the characters in the game have been like mocap, so definitely worth it. And then with Aftermath, you get about, honestly, almost the same amount of fights with a little bit more story and less chapters. It's 5 chapters, but oh man, it's so good, so worth it. It really is. Oh, welcome to Thunderdome. Your brother actually booted up the Wii Pokemon Coliseum after years? That's cool. Stream Spider-Man? I don't think I'm gonna stream it. It's just one of those games I kind of think it's just be better on my own time. Plus, I don't think I'll have enough time to finish it. Unfortunately, it's the biggest thing. I don't think I'll have enough time to finish it. Mainly with The Last of Us 2 coming out so soon. I don't really think I'll have enough time to actually finish it before The Last of Us 2 comes out. Not to mention, I still don't know when Temtem's supposed to be releasing new content. So it's kind of like how that roll of the dice actually plays out right now. My schedule's so iffy on content. We don't know when the next patch in Final Fantasy 14 is coming out. I don't know when the next patch in Temtem's coming out. I don't know, honestly don't even know when the next patch and Fallout 76 is coming out, because we get more story with that as well. So we got a lot tossed up right now, not to mention just this month actually, The Last of Us 2 is coming out, and that's a big thing right now as well. Once The Last of Us 2 comes out, I'm going to have like a pretty big focus based on that. So, streaming Spider-Man, probably not going to happen. What happened to Ni no Kuni and Ni no Kuni 2? They're put on, like, back burner hold. I want to get back to Ni no Kuni, I do, but honestly, it didn't really hit as well as I'd hoped that it would. Honestly, out of every game I've ever played on YouTube, hands down, it just, you know, outsider point of view, and streamer point of view, I literally had the lowest stream views of all time playing Ni no Kuni. They may have changed now, I've not looked back on any of them, but yeah, it wasn't really well received as far as the streaming community. So it kind of like stopped a lot there, not to mention all the other content that have kind of like overcumbered myself with coming out. I think the biggest thing about it is, it's not that it's a bad game, it's that it's an old game. Which it didn't have that big of a following anyway. It's like has like a cult fan base following. A lot of it has to do with like you know, basically like Studio Ghibli fans and stuff like that. Are they dropped for good, or have you completed on your own? No, I've not completed them. I want to pick them back up, and I might even finish streaming them one day. It's just super back burner. It's one of those things, once things actually calm down in the air, maybe I'll pick them back up. But I'm not going to say I dropped it for good. you know. Like a lot of you know that I basically dropped Kingdom Hearts for good. It honestly didn't have that much fun streaming it. I loved streaming the first game. The second game, on the other hand, so many people have a preference to the way they played Kingdom Hearts 2, and it actually made it super unfun for me to even play or stream. So, Kingdom Hearts did actually, I mean, if nobody has figured that out by now, it's just not going to happen anymore. Maybe I'll do Kingdom Hearts 3 one day. That could be up for grabs. I mean, I've never played it before, so maybe. Kingdom Hearts 2, it's not going to happen anymore, though. But, I don't want to say that about Ni no Kuni, because I really do love it. I really do want to finish it. So I'm not going to say they're just, like, completely off, but they are definitely on the back burner for sure. More of a, I'll get to them when I get to them kind of thing. There's still a lot of other games. Honestly, I got slowed down on so many other games this year, getting overcumbered, and, you know, toward the end of last year, there's a lot of games that I actually wanted to play that I never actually got to that I wanted to. Like the Resident Evil 2 remake I really wanted to get on. I'm still wanting to do The Last of Us, the first game, before The Last of Us 2 comes out, so that's like another game like that I really want to get out there, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes, though, for sure. I'm not saying I've dropped anything for now, though, except for Kingdom Hearts 2 for sure. Again, I really didn't have that much fun streaming it. It's just because mainly how it was kind of received from trying to stream it. So many people have a certain way they actually like to play that game, and apparently I didn't play it that way. And it made it super unfun for me. You can only imagine to play a game that you love so much to be basically diminished to a lot of people not being okay with how you're playing it. And I mean, I beat Kingdom Hearts 2 multiple times, and there's just like so many people that were watching the streams that would leave a comment or here or there. It was just like saying I did something wrong or my level's too low. It's like I play all these games at a super low level. If you haven't noticed, I don't ever go max my levels out and fight bosses. It's just me, but it's okay though. Kingdom Hearts 3 would be great to watch with the same with Resident Evil 2. Yeah, see, I definitely want to do both of those games. I actually have no idea. Minato, that was a big thing. It's one of the reasons well, I just gave it up, to be honest with you. I hate to say, but I loved playing the game. I love the game in general. Thank you for the player accommodation. But the way it was received streaming, it was more negative than it was positive, and it just made me just not even want to play it anymore. Again, I love the game. I beat it multiple times, so I know the ending of it. I know the story all the way caught up. I've got like 2.8 over there. So like I literally know all the story. I've not played Kingdom Hearts 3. So I'd really love to do that one day, and I'm never gonna say I'm not gonna do it, because I want to play it really badly. Especially with additions from like Wreck-It Ralph, Toy Story. I never watched Tangled or Frozen, so those are like the two that were added to where I'm kind of like, eh. But holy shit. You see how close that is to, like, oh my god. I'm gonna do another quick leveling roulette. It's gonna be like the fastest thing. It's gonna take, it's debatable actually. I'm gonna do another Rival Wings. I was about to say I'm gonna do another quick trial roulette. No, I'm gonna do another Rival Wings. The trial I ran earlier definitely painted that picture. It's okay, Minato. I've never tanked it before, but if you want me to, I can. I can go, what is the level cap for? I should be rather at it, but then again, my autumn level isn't that great right now. I'll tell you that. Like, I know my autumn level on my Gunbreaker here is not that great. I could be okay, but I will say it's not that great. Feel free to tank. Go for it. Okay. If you insist. I mean, Namada. I'll give you that. I've never tanked this before, so. But I'll give it a whirly-durly. You know, it's not my first time around. Item level below. Yeah, see, that's what the thing I thought it might be actually happening. My item level is pretty low for my gunbreaker right now. I've not updated anything. It's like 332 right now. Let's see, I could probably change something up. I don't know, I might have something here. I don't think so. But yeah, a lot of this stuff, I hate to say, is still level 70 stuff. I've just been really low. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've been under the radar with a lot of this stuff that I've been doing with the gunbreaker. I've mostly just been doing it for the story. I was gonna wait till I was like level 80 and then just like do whatever there. But I could probably travel to Yulmore real quick and get something. I'm not gonna try to get them up to date, like specifically up to the current dates of things. I've got a few tombstones I could probably trade off to get them decently somewhere. But that's a big maybe on that too. But for the most part, a lot of the current tombstones I'm trying to save for my summoner. Anyway, you gotta be like level 84 anyway, so I don't even know why I'm saying that. It's all 80 stuff. You won't get anything there. So yeah, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anything anywhere. Rolgar Reach. I can go to Rolgar's Reach. I don't know if I'll get anything there either, if I'm being honest with you. It'd be just like all like up tier level 70 stuff. Might not get to there. I'll try though. I'll definitely try. Yeah. Gosh, it's been so long since I've been here. Kind of feels good. Let's see, maybe I can get something here. I don't even know what to exchange. Tombstone. That'd be a better spot to check. Holy jeez. If only I needed a shield. This stuff isn't too bad. I mean, it's a step up from where I'm at, for sure. Yeah, 2,000 poetics. Am I in 2? I think I am. Oh, I'm not. I was in 1. Thank goodness it's poetics, right? I mean, shit. It's like the whole set, other than accessories. Okay, body, waist, legs. Alright, am I right there now? Keeping it Isaac. Hello. Dude, I need stuff's much better. Oh yeah. I mean, it definitely took a giant dip towards the future there. I still need better stuff though. Let's see, what can I get? I could probably get one of these weapons. Oh man, I remembered something. Gunbreaker's arm. Yes! I had this just chilling here and I forgot all about it. Wait, did I not remove it from the saddlebag? Where did it go? Oh, maybe it wasn't better. I thought it was. Level 8. Oh, I gotta be level 80 to do that? That sucks. Or do you mean the weapon? Oh, it is the King's Mana Trigger. You're right. That is level 80 weapon. Shit! I feel like I used to have like the Byakuo in as well, though. But maybe it's in my retainer. Then again, I may have got rid of it, to be honest with you. The Gunbreaker ended up happening so much later than what I ever thought it was going to. Weapons level 80, yeah, I saw that, unfortunately. Bana Lucy. Geraldine not have it. Buy a weapon from a weapon vendor? Like in Clusia or Ilmeg. I could do that. Oh man, I could have sworn I had a Dark Knot, or not a Dark Knot, but a Gunbreaker's weapon. So I guess not. We can try that. Which one do you think will be like the best? Probably Ilmeg, maybe? Maybe. So what is the autumn level cap that I need to be for the Gunbreaker to enter that with you now? Minato. This Gunbreaker weapon is better. $375. You need to get rid of so much stuff. This is sad. 2 more. Let's see what else I can do. Let's go for the accessories. All these accessories are kind of eh. Where could I get some more accessories? Give me a moment. I'll be right back. If you go to Tomer, that should be around the level for you. Good items. You go to really early. They're all weaker. How many accessories do I even need? I mean, all these can't be that good. Yeah, they're all super low. I might just have to bite a bullet on, like, losing a thing or two here and there. They have definitely, I mean, it's like 415. I lose 1 magic defense. And, everything else. But, I mean, I get some sort of something along the way. Oh, wait, whoa. This is the spot. This level 78. I'm not level 78 yet. I think I was better in Ilmeg at the moment. The weapon? Maybe. No, it's level 78. Yeah, I already know I can't. I don't know why I even checked. I was thinking about that a second ago. It's all level 78 stuff. And I'm level 77. This close to level 78. Like, very little. So, I think it'd be better if I just went back. I'm gonna have to, like I said, bite the bullet on losing a little point or two here and there in, Ilmeg. The Greatwood? I can check. Little thoughtless bird. Try roulette, if not done the daily. I've done the daily. Honestly, I just trying to like get like a little something up here so I can help out Minato Isaac. There's no vendor here, is there? Or is there? Where is a vendor? I know there's one here. Is there one down here? Doesn't look like it. Shit. One fate will give you the experience I need. It's alright. Actually, once I hit 88, or not 88, but 78, I'm gonna just do my roll quest. I might end up calling it for the night on the Gunbreaker and just do something with the level 74. Yeah, this should do the trick. But yeah, after this, we're gonna end up doing something with the summoner for a little bit. This might do the trick right off the bat, but yep, that did the trick. I am ready when you are, Minato. 379. And bear with me, I've literally never tanked this before. So it's gonna be interesting. Sorry in advance, Minato. Thank you, Riz. I might need that good luck. Although Minato is being healer here, so I feel like I got like some sort of like extra help. Hey, level up. Nice. Awesome. And thank you so much, Minato. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even remember the last time I've done this dungeon. I'm not doing too great though. Good deal. Sounds almost like Christmas music in here. No shit. Oh, double O shit. Woohoo! Got a little spossy. Good hillsman on it for sure. Oh fuck. I hate that move. I accidentally pressed it. Oh, that is one spicy move. Got a little carried away. Oh fuck. Oh, that got a little spicy. Gosh, it really has been a really long time since I've been in here. To be honest with you, I don't know if I've ever had to come back in here since I originally did this dungeon. Like, I don't think it's sent me back in here since. I'm just trying that time you're... It's all good, Minato. You're still doing good. You had me up pretty quick. benefit with trust leveling other jobs. Really? What was that like? I've still not used the trust in this game at all. I hate to sound corny, but I really just don't know if I trust them. The closest thing I've gotten is just like using like the random NPCs on just random stuff, like how we got the recent relic weapon. This is like as closest to that as I've got. Yeah, I want to say I've actually only been through this dungeon once. Sadly, the trusts do, like, no damage, so they kind of suck. They're okay, kind of slow. The NPCs don't AoE. Oh man, that sounds nightmarish. I'm not gonna make it. No! I knew I wouldn't make it. Why do you make me do this for a battle? Son of a bitch. No! Good deal. Usually say sometimes Alfino would duh. Oh man. Sounds like quite that time for sure. Whew. No, I had fun, Minato. Like I said, I haven't been in here since the game literally released this dungeon. Like, I've not had the chance to come back in here. I even got a new necklace out of it all to beat it all. That is a horrible joke. Something for the gunbreaker here. So I got some good out of it. Plus I leveled up. New gear. Can't wait to get out of here so you can change the ugly clothes to your glam. I mean it looks kinda cool. It is a little... It's not as cool what you usually wear. I'll admit, I'm not gonna glam. So I actually feel ya. I don't even think this is the usual glam I got going on. What am I wearing? Maybe it is Outsiders. This looks a little different, I suppose. Just not used to it. Still looks good. Yeah, this look does look a lot better on you. I'll see. It's okay, Minato. Sometimes I like having a junky, junk. I clean it out when I need to. Okay, and with that, I have absolutely no idea where my last role quest was, so I'm gonna go on a search. Orders. To be fair, I'm not bad in real life, it's just in games. Like, almost like every game I play, I'm like this. I can't help myself. I think the last place we were I think we were in Ilmeg, close to, Plaiani. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is where the last role quest was. Or at least pretty close to it. Oh yeah, this is the spot. So we're gonna run this for a little bit, and we'll see how far I can go from here. I know when it's off, why it feels off. Like, everything else has changed so much. That's why it looks so different. Okay, here we go. So Lowell seems rather more pleased to entertain you than grandson. What is this? Food stuff? Exemplary timing, Tonberry. 'Twas not more than a moment ago that grandson returned, having at last obliged my humble request. Humble request, my arse. This one's no better than the Ilmoran aristocrat. So accustomed to making others do their bidding, I tell you, there's something off-putting about taking orders from a dog. Ere you continue to give me cause to reconsider aiding your hunt, perhaps you should ask your question. Fine, Tonberry said he saw a vision of you and Brendan, looking thick as thieves. Your friends, eh? Know what he's up to now? Brendan is dead. He died a century ago, together with his comrades, in an attempt to halt the flood that they themselves set in motion. I presume you speak of the eater that took possession of his corpse. The Giocene, aye. But unlike most eaters, he's been doing more than roam around aimlessly. For some reason, he's been hunting down royal treasures of old Vauberts. And he's been killing anyone who's gotten his way. Is he now? Huh. What irony, even in death, he remains a slave to duty, a brave knight and true. He's a murderer, and I'll not hear it said otherwise. He ruined my life, killed my beloved right before my eyes. Every night I go to bed dreaming of the day I'll take my revenge. Oh, I see, truly you have suffered a terrible loss. But while your thirst for vengeance is quite natural and understandable, it is ultimately misguided. Unusual behavior notwithstanding, the Giocene is nevertheless no more than an eater. To hate him is to hate the sea that claims the ship, the disease that steals the child, the tremor that topples the home, the mindless force of nature that begins destruction, driven by fragmented memory. Don't you dare make excuses for him. You think I wanted any of this? I grew up on a farm. I could barely wield a sword, and now I've got to kill one of those bloody cardinal virtues? Hate and anger and vengeance are all I've got now. My every waking moment is dedicated to plotting his death. It has to be. It has to be. So just tell me where the God's damn ring is, and we'll be on our way. This is how it has to be. Who you have to be? Nay, I think not. You ask too much, demand far, far too much, and in exchange for what? This, I cannot abide. Are you trying to barter with me? You little shite, tell me what I want to know, or I'll beat it out of you. Come down, bro. Back off, Tonberry. I won't let anyone or anything stand between me and Melinda's murderer. Sound a little murdery yourself there, don't you, buddy? Brendan was a dear friend. To know an eater disgraces his flesh and his memory pains me more than I can well express. It would bring me a great comfort if you were to grant him peace. I should like to share with you a story, if you would be so kind as to join me in Le Gia. This had better have a point. Interesting. Okay, where do I gotta go? Okay. So many choices. Looks like a battle. If you're above the maximum level, allowed level, it will be synced as follows. Oh, sorry, Minado. Tis beautiful even now. A palace of forgotten dreams, but before, it was Li Ga. In the time of Volbert, it was Gwyneth Licht. Gwyneth Licht. Sorry. The memory of mine in which you walked was of a troubled time, when the people of our kingdom were preyed upon by an ambitious fool. Flashback. Brandon and the young knight who had only just won his spurs had caught the eye of the Princess Saldia, who chose him as her personal guardian. However, he was far too inexperienced and was unable to keep her safe when she ventured outside these walls on one of her investigations. For his failure, he was stripped of his knighthood, and shortly thereafter, he quit Volbert. I thought I would never see him again. But then, one day he returned, one of several wandering adventurers led by a man named Ardbert, who had accepted our invitation to look into mysterious transformations which had continued unabated in Brandon's absence. Lady Saldia was overjoyed. For a time. It was like nothing had changed. They spoke often and grew even closer. And then came the day when we learned the truth. When we learned that the architect of our kingdom's suffering was none other than the court mage, Tadric. Echo! Thank you for the good luck, Minato. Hopefully I don't die. It's him, Brendan. I'm sorry. So am I. Come. Let's have done with it. It's so hazy. That guy just looks goofy. It was you, Tadric. Do not deny it. tormenting our people, twisting and transforming them into monsters. And for what? Brandon. And after I took such pains to be rid of you, you may strip me of my titles, but not of my oaths. I shall serve Lady Saldia till my dying breath. As you like, once I've killed you and your friends, there will be no one left to stop me from claiming the throne. Hear me, my children. The hour of reckoning is at hand. Rejoice, for the noble sacrifice shall you find everlasting glory. Lord Tadric, it hurts. Soon you shall know no more pain. Oh, jeepers. I was going to make it quick for old time's sake, but now I think I ought to take my time. What the shit, am I really about to do this? No way. What? I don't even know his moves! I'm definitely gonna die. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Is this supposed to be like makeshift paladin here? Oh yeah, I am so dead. Maybe not. R2 is a single target, R2X is AoE. Definitely interesting. Almost there. Good deal. Woo! Meddlesome wretch, this kingdom is by rights mine. Brandon, what is the meaning of this? Tadric, you... But why? After serving us faithfully for so many years. I am no servant, no servant. Not of your mother or father or you. My lady. God damn you. Lady, something to speak to me. Brendan, my dear, brave Brendan, I am your princess still. Would you honor your vows, even now? Now and ever after, my lady. My sword is yours to command. Oh no, she wants to die. That as well. Would that I had the strength to wield it myself. Still your heart, brave Brendan, and for the good of Hobart, and for her people. No. No. No, I cannot. I will not. Honor your vows to your kingdom, to your princess. Guessing we have another fight. To your friend, who never doubted you, who knew that you would return and see justice. Justice. No, it should be me. Brandon, my sword. Now and ever after. Thank you, Minato. Oh, gosh. We've rounded up the rest of the Tadric's co-conspirators and tossed them into the Gaul. The ones who hadn't been corrupted by his magics, that is. I'll not hesitate again, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you for sticking around, and sorry about that. Oh, and again, Mid-Auto, thank you so much for the nice going there. It's the first time I've ever done anything in this game Paladin-esque. At least I didn't have to worry too much about a rotation. That would have been much more difficult and different, but it wasn't too bad. It was fun. Well, you saw what happened. I saw some crazy shit, that's for sure. And then he had to kill her. Wicked White, she begged him to do it. Like Melinda. Come, let us quit this place and return to Pliny. Paladin is pretty interesting. In the 70s, it becomes a mix of magic tank and physical tank. Sounds interesting. Level 66 or something like that when it becomes a magic tank, physical tank. Do they always have like pretty good heals for themselves? That's one of the things I actually like about the Gunbreaker here. Gunbreaker pretty much has not the best, but not, you know, it's not bad. At least they've got some heals. Some pretty decent ones at that. Plus some of your attacks actually give you a little bit of a health for doing physical damage. As far as Gunbreaker, like, I wasn't talking about Paladin. Has a spell that can heal himself. That's pretty good. Uses a lot of MP, but it restores a lot. Do you know why I entered into the royal family's service many long years ago? Because I was attacked by a wild beast which nearly tore me to shreds. It was Lady Sylvia who came to my rescue. She saved me, and that is a debt that never came to be repaid, for there is none in this world which holds greater value than life itself. Not even her death absolves me of it, and so I must always first consider her wishes, her desires. What she would want me and her kingdom. Want for her, him and her kingdom. For Brandon, and yes, even for you, grandson. For me. To define oneself in opposition to the other. The other. Bereft of complexity, of nuance. Wholly devoid of redeeming qualities, a villain indeed. There is comfort and certainty in hatred. But it is a false and fleeting comfort, bought with lies which we tell ourselves about who we are, who we must be, and what we must do. And never you mind the cost. If anything, the more we offer up in sacrifice, the better. Do you not see? Brendan was right to hesitate, to doubt the unwavering blade, cares not for whom it serves, nor who it cuts. I think I need a moment. Perhaps you do as well. Leave us for now, Tonberry. I don't know, it started off at first, but this has somehow turned into the most filzy role quest of them all. I like it, I really do. So, I'm gonna retreat to the Free Company House. Minato, what exactly are you working on now? I probably won't be able to tank something else for you, but I did say that I would like to do something with the summoner tonight before I got out of here. How close are you to possibly, you know, the next thing? If you want to do something else tonight. I know it's getting very late. Whatever we actually do now. If we do. It'd be my last thing, but if it's a little while, I'll probably just do it like a quick alliance raid and call it there for the night. But yeah, I think I'm done playing tank for the night. And Seto and the bird, so you're not sure. I'm not really sure either. It's been a little bit since I played through the main scenario of things. It might be best for me to just do like the alliance raid and not the alliance raid, but the normal raid. Sorry, I'm not doing the alliance raid. I know I get more tombstones for the alliance raid, but it's kind of long and it's like almost 5 AM in my area. I haven't hit the cap just yet. It's mostly what I'm waiting for before I do too much else with this. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a normal raid and call it here for the night. Which is okay. Before I do this though, Minato, before you know, if you want to do something else, I could do possibly one more Rival Wings as the tank tonight, then do this. That's up to you. I just, you know, I don't want to leave you hanging with something like that, you know, if you did want to run something else. But also, I'm not really sure how long it is at that point either until you actually get that farther, or get that much farther anyway. Goes to unlocking Titania. Okay. Well, if you want me to... Gosh, I don't know if I can tank Titania. I've done it once before, so I can tank Titania. I might have to off-tank Titania, but I could tank Titania. I would rather do the summoner, though, to be honest with you, so... I'll go tank, do Rival Wings, and then I'll run summoner Titania with you, if you want. If you want, if not, that's okay. And that's a little something I could do tonight for the end of things, and then I could just do like a normal raid after that. Sounds good. Okay, I'll go one round of Rival Wings, unless you get there first, and then I could do Titania with you. Man, I could tank Titania. Just I don't know. Kind of want to hang up the tank shoes for the night. It's just like a whole different ball ground, you know, just like a whole different like sport. Playing DPS to a tank. Tank, you just got so much more on your shoulders. But if you prefer me to tank it, you know, I will. If it's cool if I go DPS though, I'd prefer that a little bit. I'm just trying not to push it too far tonight. I actually wanted to do just a tad bit in Mortal Kombat 11. Before I had to like eat and pass out. Tank requires I pay attention. Like I said, I've actually done Titania. I've tanked Titania once before. Me and Rez did it just actually not that long ago. Actually, were you with me, Rez? I think you were. I want to say Rez was with me. when we were, I've done it twice actually, taking Titania. I did it one night and it caught me off guard, and then I did it like the next day as well. So I've had to do Titania on tank a couple times. I just didn't like main tank. Yeah, you were there? I thought so. Yeah. Is Riz still here? Yeah, Riz is still here. It's one of the cool things about Riz. Once he's here till the end. So how's Fantasy Star going so far, Riz? I mean, I know you said that you kind of felt like still new to it, but is it at least getting like, are the wheels turning? Is it feeling more a little like, you know, using World of Warcraft, for example, I know like when you play a new, like, it's harder for the Alliance. I don't really like to play Alliance playing World of Warcraft, so I'm gonna use, Horde. Sorry, I'm getting tired. Start that all over. I don't like playing Horde playing World of Warcraft. I like to play the Alliance. Mainly because the Horde feels like you never get used to it. Everything's just all over the place with the Horde. Pretty much with everything. I love the Alliance. But, like, when you start new Alliance quests, like, it seems like it's a little slow, a little clunky when you first start off. Like, when you're a not-elf on that little island, it's a little slow. Same thing with the Draenei. Kinda even the same with the Gnome. But not so much the Dwarf, which they're around the same area. The Gnome's just a little bit slower. But, like, when it comes to, like, the Dwarf, and when it comes to, like, the humans, like, once you get past that first initial area, like humans, for example, once you get past Goldshire, things just kind of start to go for you a little bit. But while you're still there at Goldshire, things are just like, you know, a little bit. It's not tab target, so you have to lock onto enemies and it feels weird. But you're getting better. That's good. At least you're getting better. That's kind of like, I guess, what I was aiming towards as well. Although I'm not tab target. It sounds interesting. What do you mean by lock on? Do you actually have like a cursor where you gotta like lock onto a character? The magic classes are really weird too, but they hit pretty good. That's good. Braver feels the best. Braver is basically samurai, but it's super fast. It's interesting. How many classes are even in that game? Somebody on Twitch the other day actually hit me up on, I think it was Kanzaki, that was like wondering if I was actually going to play any Phantasy Star Online. I don't know much about it. I feel like there's like a whole lore gap if I ever did start playing, where I'm just like gonna be so lost all over the place, where I wouldn't even know what in the world was going on the whole time I was playing it. Is it subscription based? It's real action, so yeah, you have to aim, but you lock onto enemies to make it a bit easier. What do you mean by real action? So is it like Final Fantasy 15, or is it like... Sorry, I got so many questions. I mean, at any point you don't have to answer. I'm curious. Just knowing that there's already like you're playing it. Somebody else that watches the streams plays it right now as well. I can't think of him. There's 9 classes. They'll add 3 more later. You have a main class and a subclass. That's interesting. Non-classes is pretty good, though. I mean, I know it's been out for a while, but I mean, still. But a main class and a subclass, I kind of like that. It feels like, it sounds kind of like a Guild Wars feel. Like, I know in Guild Wars you have your main class, then your subclass. Is it kind of like that as far as things go? real action is like Terra or any hack and it's hack and slash. I like that. It's free to play. Okay, that all sounds pretty cool. Free to play hack and slash. If it's like Guild Wars class, then subclass, ooh, I might be tempted. It is like Guild Wars. Oh, jeepers. You might be talking me into playing a little something here, is all I'm saying. I'm in a weird spot in streaming right now anyway, and I know, Minnow was talking about Nino Kuni. It's still in the back burner. I just want to have a more of a, like, an inspiration to play it. And it was a huge lack of inspiration playing it. The last time I even tried. And Kingdom Hearts 2 is completely off the menu. I still want to do Resident Evil 2 sometime. I'm thinking about doing Resident Evil 2 this Halloween, though. Just having, like, a Halloween stream. The Last of Us 2 is coming out pretty soon. Still waiting on more Tim update. Still waiting on an update here in Final Fantasy 14. Still waiting on another update in Final Fantasy 70. Or, not Final Fantasy, but Fallout 76 as well. Just, I don't know. Should check it out. It does sound interesting. Didn't like Terra. I never played Terra, so I couldn't reference it at all. But I'm just as lost with Terra as I am Phantasy Star. But Phantasy Star, I don't know. Guild Wars like esque class subclass, tempting. Free to play like Guild Wars, tempting. It's an anime-esque like game as well. Tempting. MMO, tempting. Very tempting in a lot of interesting places. Terra's a bit different. You like it, but Terra was actually the first real action MMO. Still, I like it. I mean, it sounds very interesting. But I like the fact that it sounds like it's like kind of like Guild Wars. That's the thing that gets me, I think, really. Sounds like I would be a noob at it as well, though. Again, I know nothing of the Phantasy Star lore. Just unlocked Titania. Damn it. You can go ahead and do it if you want, Minato, but if you want to wait on me, literally it'll take 10 to 20 minutes. I know that's a while. I'm sorry. I didn't know that it would literally take as soon as you unlocked it, but if you want to wait on me, that's cool. If you don't, I understand, you know. I don't really want to take it. You can wait. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather DPS it. We'll probably get through it a little bit faster as well, but I can take it if you want me to as well. So, I'll leave that up to you as far as this goes. But I can take it, you know, like I said. I've done it once before with me and Rez. I've actually done it twice. And it's been, not the best. I don't want to main tank it, but I can run tank on it though if I've really gotta. You can DPS? Okay, yeah, that's what I would actually prefer if I'm being honest with you. Watching some YouTube gameplay. I'll probably do that. Even if I do play it, Rez, I don't really know if I would stream it, to be honest with you. My biggest thing is I'm trying to keep a really, really, really big open chapter subject here. I want to be caught up in Final Fantasy 14 for the next patch coming out. And again, I know it's delayed. We don't know when we're going to get it, but I want to be caught up for that. That is a big thing for me right now. So it's another thing as well as within saying I'm not trying to get overcumbered as far as like anything I'm trying to stream. Which is kind of a big deal for me, honestly. the thing is, like, when The Last of Us 2 comes out, I legitimately already know I'm going to be playing that game non-stop for days. And yeah, it's just going to be a big thing. I won't be doing a lot of other streams, probably won't be doing a lot of MMO streams. So I'm trying to just, like, you know, with that, I'm trying to keep an open schedule, basically, for The Last of Us 2. It's a game that's going to be meaning a lot to me, in a lot of ways. Oh, man. Minato, really? I hate to hear that. Well, if anything, Minato, I am glad that we could run some content together at least. So with that, I guess after this I'll hop onto the summoner and do like a normal raid, but damn, Minato. Hopefully you can get back soon. At least I got to do some content with you, Minato. I'm really happy about that, at least, Minato. We got to run some content. Just like boop your gun. It would be so nice if they at least give you a courtesy, you know. Actually, I don't really know what it's like, but it does sound like they make it a little rude, though. Alright, so we're getting pretty close here. It's definitely super neck and neck. They're playing good defense, and we're playing pretty good offense as well. The downside is, it doesn't look like a lot of our people are getting cerulean, which is bad. And they're trying to cheese us down there, which doesn't make a lot of sense because honestly, they can't attack our core just yet. They haven't even destroyed one of our towers, so it's a little odd, but okay, I don't know, I suppose. It's a weird game, a heck of a game. They're at 89, we're at 100. Deal. Ah, shit. Son of a bitch. Timer would be nice, but yeah, they just get the fuck off our game. Damn. Yeah, timer would actually make a lot of sense. At least, you know, if they at least did something here in the chat for you or something. I don't really know what the process is like, but it sounds pretty rude and honestly a little savage. Oh, Rez, I hate to hear that. I will do a fair thing. You will... Square Enix would hate me to say it, but... a fair God to... even if it does happen right now... one thing I can say, at least there's nothing going on in the game, you know? So even if it does happen to you, like right now it's like... it's kind of the best time for it to happen if it's gonna happen. You know, if that makes any sense, I guess. Like I said, there's like nothing going on in the game right now. So... I mean, if there was a good time for it to happen, it would be now for sure. Patch downtime? Yeah. I mean, it's not just that. I mean, there's like nothing going. Like the Moogle Treasure Trove, you know. Like me and Erez, we pretty much got everything we want at this point. The Final Fantasy 11, 14 event. If you're like me, you've already done it. You can't do it again. I mean, it's, like I said. If you did run out, now's the perfect time to just like not feel too bad about it or even feel stressed about it. It's just like there's nothing going on in this game right now. Unless you're trying to play catch up. I mean, I'm kinda doing that right now, you know, with my summoner. But honestly, yeah, it's a big patch downtime. I mean, we're strongly delayed because of everything going on in the world right now. Holy shit! Have enough for a sub, but like there's nothing going on other than doing catch up for your ult. Yeah, I mean, I understand that completely, Minato. Holy shit. I know a lot of people hate to see these, you know, I get these assists, and a lot of people hate to see a tank with 0 kills, but if you see these damage to others, holy jeez. They're so good. Over a 1 million. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I can thank you for the player combination. But I completely understand, Minato. I mean, I'm almost in the same boat, but I'm not really. I mean, my sub just comes out of my bank account every month. I don't really do anything. It's like an extra bill, but it's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's why I like playing the mech so much. It's usually what I do the most. I don't really get a whole lot of kills in PvP. I'll admit. You know, there's games where I do, and there's games where I don't. But needless to say, I'm always trying to do some heavy ass damage to their cores, to the mid, to other mechs, to like the mammoths. That's why I like the mech so much. I mean, I know how to do it. It's not that hard, but if you had a job and money to spend, you wouldn't mind spending the money, but you pick and choose when you can. Oh, I totally understand. I really do. My thing is, it's just linked to my bank account, really, is my thing. And yeah, it's just my job that helps pay for it all. Believe me, I'm not rich out here. I wish I was, but I'm not rich. I'm not even trying to slightly simplify that, or even make anybody think that at all. Oh, hell no. I'm far from it. I wish I was rich. But yeah, I mean, I know exactly how it goes, you know. That's how it used to be with me playing World of Warcraft, when I used to actually have to do like a lot of things just try to keep a subscription. Nowadays, this is the only MMO I've got locked onto in actual things, so it's just like an extra bill every month, you know, like a streaming service or something. That's the way I treat it anyway. I try not to get overwhelmed or anything like that about it, but I totally understand. Like I said, it's basically how it was for me for many years with World of Warcraft before I actually started paying for things on my own like that. Yeah, we all wish we were rich, you know. I'm sure we all wish we were, like, good rich, though. You know, nobody wants to be asshole rich. You've all got my promise, though. If I do get rich one day, everybody in the free company, I got your sub. That's a big promise, though, and I'm not gonna make it, but, you know, if it happens, it happens. And if it happens, I do promise, but I'm not gonna promise it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? This is gonna be the last thing I run tonight. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but, yeah. It's gonna be the last thing tonight for sure. Prince card just messed up and oh man. Oh well, hopefully the new car thing goes well for you, Minato. That is unfortunately like, well, rather it's just unfortunate, the best way to put it. Like, I know exactly how it goes. Being an adult, your car is like your vessel, and with that, sometimes could be the most annoying thing in your life. There's something somebody told me a couple years back about a vehicle before I bought my car. They were saying all cars are the same. A good running car is the same as a bad running car. The difference is, when you find the car you want, you just throw money at it just to keep it going. And I've followed that reference to life and kept it straight to heart ever since, because it's very true. I never thought about it until the time came, but it's completely 100% very true. Cars are just a money scam, but you gotta have one. It's the biggest scam of them all. Shit, luck with cars. I know how it goes, honestly. Oh man, Minato. I definitely know how it goes. Like my truck, for instance. Oh man, there's a reason I own my car. It seemed like every time I went on a road trip in my truck, something would happen. So that was the big initial drive to actually get my car. And even now, I mean, my car still has like problems here and there. You should never really escaped car problems. Unfortunately, it comes to like, it's just, anytime you buy a car, just expect it. Even if it's a new car, as soon as that warranty's over, welcome to the shit show. Awesome. That did not take long at all. Gonna go buy an Elon Musk car that looks like what you drew in first grade. The truck. Honestly, I gotta say Tesla vehicles are next level though. I haven't been the fastest on catching up with AI. And the comparison what I'm about to give you now is horrible. But recently I've gotten Alexa or an Echo Dot, and oh my god. Just the things that they're so capable of. And be that as it may, a lot of people hate to hear this, but Tesla vehicles are one of the safest vehicles. Holy shit, I got a player combination. Thank you for that. A Tesla vehicle is one of the safest vehicles on the road, mainly because it's an AI or an artificial intelligence accompanied by an AI or artificial intelligence. So when one makes a mistake, the other one actually corrects it. It's the exact same thing they use for their space shuttles going into space from SpaceX. Elon Musk and his line of vehicles from Tesla are phenomenal. I wish I could actually afford a Tesla, I'm not gonna lie. I'd feel so much safer on the road. They have auto brakes, they have just so many things that make you feel so much more safe that you don't even have to worry about driving a regular manual vehicle. Which is an amazing thing to even think about in the slightest bit. I will admit, the truck looks like garbage, but everything else is just a magnitude of excellence. And even I would actually love to own a Tesla one day. But also with that, and this is coming from Elon Musk fanboy. Another thing though is they're extremely expensive. Yeah, expensive as fuck. You can get his base model of one of his cars from the Tesla. I can't remember the name, for $30,000 is the cheapest it goes right now. Some of them are more expensive than others, but when you get into the self-driving packages and stuff like that, that's where it gets a little bit more expensive. They are much safer, and even I wish I could jump in on that, but yeah, it's even a little bit more expensive for my taste. I can't afford a $30,000 car right now. I wish I could, but $30,000, this is not pocket change. Not for me anyway. But, everybody, I'm sorry with that. I gotta call it out. It's 5:24 a.m. I'm tired, I'm hungry, I've got work tomorrow, so I've literally gotta call it here. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I need to actually just, wind down, get sleepy, and get hungry, so I could eat and pass out, but I don't even know. I'm not that sleepy, if I'm being quite honest. I am sleepy, but I'm not that sleepy. I'm like that sleepy, like if I were to go to lay down right now, I would lay there for like 2 hours before I fell asleep, so it's like that. But I do need to call it here, though. Minato, I'm glad that I could actually run something with you before your sub ran out, and hopefully you can get it soon when you want to. I know, like we were saying earlier, there's nothing going on in this game right now. There's a Final Fantasy XI event. Like, if you're like me, you've already done it. Even if you haven't already done it, it's not that exciting. I mean, I've done it before. I said it at the beginning, you know, that I've done it before. You've all just seen that I've done it before. All you get from it is a glam that even I didn't even use. If you didn't play Final Fantasy XI, the ties aren't strong. You know, it's an okay event. If you didn't do it before, do I recommend it? Go for it. Do I recommend it bluntly? No, it's not that great. Outside of that, though, there's not a lot going on in the game. If you're caught up on Moogle Treasure Trove, I still get that as well. We're a long way from our next patch. We all want it to get here, but we don't know when it will get here. All this nonsense going on we're having to live through. But I do thank you all for watching, and good night to you as well, Minato and Rez, and thank you for keeping the chat alive over on YouTube, and for everybody watching over on Twitch, thank you so much as well. And I definitely appreciate it, Isaac, for jumping in and watching for a while as well. And everybody, if anybody that was watching over on Facebook, thank you also. But good night, everybody. Take it easy, have fun. And I've been doing a lot of these shout outs here lately, and I'll keep them alive for now. I actually don't know why this is a dark screen. I'll have to look into that a little bit. I don't really know what's going on there. That got a little crazy. Anyway, glad it's working now. I don't know what the hell happened right there. But thank you so much for watching. And if you're curious about a lot of this, check out Restream. You can find a link literally just below this video about streaming on multi-platforms if you're into streaming or want to get into it. They actually also have multiple different types of streaming services that they've just added, and different ways to do other restreaming videos as well. You can do like I do and stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all at the same time. This is an unpaid plug. They don't pay me to say this. They really don't. Scout's honor. I was never in the Boy Scouts, so I don't really know what they do. Anyway, they don't even pay me to say it. I just know it's a cool service, and I like doing it. And I like giving them that shout out. But you should definitely check it out if you get into streaming. Also, it's a little wonky on YouTube right now. It's nobody's fault. We're still trying to figure it out. But if you've paid attention to Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, I've had these awesome banner cover photos actually being created from Retro Game Age, who also did the logo on the YouTube channel. You should definitely check out. YouTube's been a little wonky. It's not Retro's fault. It's YouTube's fault, I'm not gonna lie. They have the weirdest cover banner photo. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I still don't even get it. We're both still trying to figure it out. But dude does some awesome work. Check him out if you're getting into streaming for a small commission fee. He can hook you up with some good shit. No doubt though. Again, good night, Rez and Minato. Be safe as well, Minato. Things are definitely going crazy in the world, no doubt. All of you be safe for sure. I've been trying to actually avoid the news. It's been so crazy, honestly. It's fucking ridiculous right now. Stay safe. Stay keep having fun. You know, as long as you're having fun, you're having a good time. And that's what I'm going to leave this off with. Keep having fun. Have fun, everybody. You know, just do the right thing and have fun out there. And stay safe. No doubt, we are living through some crazy times. And hopefully we can all get through it all. But until next time, I'm out of here. We'll be back on here tomorrow night for sure. Unless my internet's going fucking crazy again like it was last night. But hopefully it not. Knock on wood. But until then, until next time, thank you so much. Thank you for all the support on YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, the works. And to past and present Patreon members, thank you all so much. And to everybody watching. And again, good night to every single one of you. But until next time, I am out of here. See ya, Space Cowboy. Until next time.